Alright, if I'm not gonna record this video right now, then I'm not gonna record this video today at all. It's already 11 p.m. and by the time I'm gonna upload this video, it's gonna be another maybe 20 or 30 minutes. I'm not gonna try really hard, honestly, even if this video is gonna be like freaking 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes long, I'm fine. Yes, I know technically the system of how I make these videos is broken. I used to make these videos in the morning, and I'm recording this video at 11 p.m. and it ain't gonna end with anything good. I have to be more disciplined, and be more consistent with this discipline stuff. Discipline is not only just doing and making stuff done. A lot of the times is doing the right thing at the right time also, right? Okay. 26th of 2024 of June 26th 2024, crazy day, alhamdulillah, crazy day. There was a lot of I had like 2 meetings when it comes to my agency. After I think I prayed Zuhr, which is at around 1 to 2 p.m. So I prayed, and right after that I talked to my partner in my agency, to Hussein. I like to refer to him more like a CEO kind of guy, because he's more, how to say that? He's more structured than me, way more. So I talked to Hussein and we discussed a lot of this things which are very basics, but how he said it, we are shit. I'm recording this video, is so boring. I know that it's gonna suck. We are only a couple of hard and disgusting conversations away from building an empire. Sounds very well said. I mean, never have heard anything like that, because discussing the topic of, like, what kind of cut from the percentage cut everyone is gonna get from the company, right? So if you are having partners, then you have to decide this thing, yeah. So except that, there are certain, like, things, regardless of prices, regardless of aim and goal, and what kind of people we're gonna hire and what kind of people we're not gonna hire, and yeah, everyone has a vision for the company and everyone wanna build something his, but the problem is that you can't build something alone, and you try to make other people follow your path, and the truth is that your path is not always the ideal one, and that's why you have to have this uncomfortable conversations. And thankfully, thank to God, alhamdulillah, you don't have to have this uncomfortable conversations all the time. Otherwise, business would have been equal to, I don't know, a gossip place, very dirty, ugly. And business is not this kind of place. Business can be, it's not a fairy tale, or it's not a loony land where you do whatever you want and everything goes smooth and right all the time. But it's not, I can't give an example of a bad place, but it is not 100% bad also. You can't say that. We all dream and imagine about becoming one of these people in leaders of the FANG companies in Silicon Valley, having billions and trillions of dollars in their pocket, right? Becoming the guy on the front page of the Forbes list, and everyone wants that, right? And so yeah, so we discussed the percentage cut of our agency. We began talking about it at the very beginning of our day. This wasn't something we discussed, and before we didn't even discuss this thing, and it's been so much. I think have been working together for like 2 or 3 weeks, so, and we wasn't dealing with these things at all, right? But now, after having this uncomfortable conversation, it's way more easier to talk to each other, because you had this conversation, and you came to one decision which suits you and him at the same time. Otherwise, you couldn't come to one decision. It just wouldn't simply happen, right? And the number one thing, okay, let me show you my actual to-do list, but don't be hard on me, honestly. My to-do list is not the equal representation of what kind of day I had, all right? So this is just what I have planned at the very beginning of my day. But the problem is sometimes life has a better plan for you than you have for yourself, and not life, but God has a plan for you, right? Alhamdulillah. And what happens is that sometimes you go with the flow, and at the end of the day, I think we have made way much progress in our agency today than we have made in last 2 weeks or something. All right. So yeah, I'm happy about it. And adding to that, on top of that, we have made so much progress in our startup, because I have talked to backend guy. He said that he's nearly done with MP4, right? Nearly done with working, downloading MP4. Start to work on MP3 when he's gonna complete MP4 completely. Yeah, and I talked to our designer Max. So he said he's brainstorming some ideas and getting inspiration. So I know that he started working already. I talked to my video editor, and he said, I'm not. Why am I saying that? Well, because my personal brand is the thing which helped me so much so far in my life. It's incredible, and I can't stop working on it, honestly. I have to go further, expand, do more, greater. And actually, you know what? I have been making this series of videos. Please, I need your help on that. I'm thinking about making content for my agency, but the problem is that, I don't know what kind of content I should make. Like, I should make this kind of content on my agency's YouTube channel, or like I have a lot of meetings, about my agency, right? So even if you have been following me, you know that there is a series of videos I have been uploading for the last couple of days or something. I think 4 or 5 episodes, building $1 billion agency, right? So I have been recording meetings which I'm having with guys and uploading it to my YouTube channel. But recently God put idea into my mind. What if I wanted to create content for my agency for a while right now, all right? And now I'm like, what if I take these meetings, vlogs, right? So these recordings, and upload it to my agency's YouTube channel, because it's something relevant to it, right? So documentation of how I'm building my agency on my agency's YouTube channel. To a certain degree, it makes sense to me. But the question is, do you want to make idea-based videos, well edited, well nice, good looking, with a thumbnail, and something like that, or you want to make raw and transparent documentation of how you're building the agency, or something else? Like, you just ask yourself, right? So, and that's the thing I'm thinking about right now. Between I have to talk to Hussein on that, and a couple of other guys. Ryan have basically started to work with this guy to just create content for the agency, right? If you don't know who Ryan is, there was one guy who messaged me on Instagram from watching these videos, again, personal brand, and he was like, I can help you, I'm a copywriter, but I'm you know, I asked him, if you are a marketer, can you help me with content marketing? And that's how I started working with this guy. We didn't make a single piece of content yet, but you know, it's been only like 3, 4, maybe 5 days, right? I mean, it's probably longer than that, maybe a week or something. You know, I think, yeah, we're gonna do great, inshallah. Okay, not forgetting about my startup, getting back to my startup. I already said you backend, what is going on backend, with a backend developer, and I hope, inshallah, that I won't need to search for anybody else anymore, because I got a little tired with how much time it takes you to find people on X, LinkedIn, Instagram. You know, I have been messaging different people on different social medias, trying to convince them, pitching them idea for this startup, and trying to convince them to build us an API, right? I hope this guy is with us forever. And again, I found this guy, if I'm not mistaken, I found this guy from my YouTube channel. I don't remember what he messaged me. I think he messaged me on Twitter or Instagram. I'm not sure about Instagram, but probably on Twitter. So guy messaged me. I sent him a Calendly link, scheduled a meeting, talked to him, and yeah, that, I mean, we found a backend developer, and I hope it's solid. Um, what else? Oh yeah, oh yeah, the hottest one, the baddest one is that so far, you know, our startup have had a, you know, around 40 users on a website, which is that, you know, like our MVP product stopped working. Last time when we tried to update an API, because we have been trying to find backend guys for a while, and there's a lot of stuff going on that I'm not gonna dig deep on that. But last time when we were updating our API of our product, what have happened is that there was some kind of issue and problem, and guess what we did at, I think, 10 or 11 p.m. I had meeting with Berzot, and we were trying to do something and change the API. We put it like, we just put it, and it didn't work, and we said next day, and next day we didn't fix it. And what happened is that, you know, I knew that I had to change and fix the website, but I was putting it off for such a long period of time, dealing with agency, dealing with personal brand, dealing with, you know, college stuff going on. I hope I'm not gonna get into this thing. And yeah, I finally created a wait list. I knew that I had to do this thing, but I was afraid to deal with MailChimp, because you know, again, it's like with my agency, you know, at the beginning of the day, it was zero, like totally nothing, you know, zero. And by the end of the day, it's more than something. We already have gone through this process of taking the decision, making the decision, taking the finding the solution, and we found the solution, and we have come to one realization and decision, and we everything is cool. Like, next day we just have to hop on another call, I believe, and just discuss what we have to do from here. Now we, you know, hit a certain milestone, and now we have to go for another mountain to climb on. Yeah, so what else except that? So yeah, startup. We still don't have a working API. The backend guy said give me a week, and the week is gonna end in the next Monday, inshallah. And by that time, our designer has to complete the design also, inshallah. And after that, me and Berzot, who are two front-end devs right here, can take you know start working basically, um, but until that, these 40 users, I don't know how, I don't know from where, I don't know how it happened, honestly, I have no idea, but we had like 39 users when I logged into my Google Analytics, and I saw that my agency's website had like 77 users or visitors, aka visitors, um, but my startup had like 39 for a startup which launched months or something ago. I mean, months and a half. Really good. We didn't even market that product yet. We didn't spend a single dime on marketing. Even the organic marketing was like a sick one. I mean, we barely. If you watch the video which I recorded yesterday, there is like chaos going on over there, right? So I don't understand what am I doing still to this day. I wish there was someone who could have dealt with my agency's social media presence instead of me. Not agencies, but startups' social media presence instead of me. Deal with all this long form, short form, content distribution, style of editing kind of things instead of me. But the problem is that you, first of all, you are the founder, and the second, there is no one who's gonna deal with these things instead of you. You either can hire people, but yeah, there is no one who is motivated to deal with your content for your agent. I can't again for your startup completely for free. This doesn't make any sense. So I have to do it all by myself, short form and long form and content distribution, and I have to I'm not, thankfully, not editing. I'm using this AI tools to make short videos from long ones, but again, you still have to find that tool and use it, and yeah, upload and schedule up front, right? 39 users, and now they can sign up for a wait list, and we can work on the marketing side of our product with a clean and calm, nice heart, um, because we're not afraid that someone who's gonna see our video, discover our product, go to website, and it's not working because API is not working. There's only like, we made the front end look great, and you think that product works, you click on a button and it doesn't work, and then you leave the website and you think that it sucks, but in reality it doesn't. So waitlist is gonna help us with that, inshallah, in next couple of days. I hope these 40 users are gonna sign up to this waitlist, and in next couple of, I think, weeks and months, inshallah, we're gonna continue working on the marketing of our product, and even more people are gonna sign up. And I think by this time, I think we need 2 or 3 weeks at max, inshallah. At max, we need 2 or 3 weeks to complete this startup at all, right? I like the fact that I started something which I didn't had any idea on how to do, which is to create a wait list. I didn't know how to use MailChimp at all. Like, I have never done this thing before. I never had a email list before. And now today, I started learning this thing at 9 a.m. today. It's 10 p.m. We have a working wait list out there, and maybe let's take a look. Let's take a look. Maybe when one of these 40 users have signed up. Let's see. Eyes are aching. Yeah, there is one problem with MailChimp is that, I have, needs. What is going on? Yeah, I wanted to say I can technically do only one wait list because MailChimp allows you to, in a free mode, only one campaign, right? You have to pay if you want to have more than one campaign. Oh man, come on. Just want to log in. It's fine. Beautiful. Yeah, there is one user which is a friend of mine, but I don't remember signing up him myself. So I think he signed up himself. Uh, but anyway, one subscriber, and I remember I even discovered the way how we can send an emails, but where there was one button. Uh, where is it? Strange. I remember there was one button right here. Share. Okay, yeah, you go to campaigns. I think you hit create. Ah, shush, no. Oh man. I remember there was. Okay, I know that there is a function, and I have sent one email already. Like I have tested out this form. I signed up myself, another account, Google account, and I sent an email. It takes a little bit of time because it's a free mode and servers are slow, but it does work. I have tested it out, and I sent one test email to myself, and it did work. Alhamdulillah, but the button disappeared. Where? Okay, whatever. Enough for today. Peace out.